Complex early life lived in oxygenated pockets on the ocean floor for hundreds of millions of years.
The complex life that gave rise to eukaryotes organisms with cell nuclei, such as plants, animals, and fungi emerged in specific environments on the ocean floor where oxygen was available, even when the rest of the ancient ocean was practically oxygen-free.
This is the conclusion of a recent study that helps to better understand how our microscopic ancestors evolved. Scientists analyzed fossils of the oldest known eukaryotes, found in rocks from ancient basins in Australia, dating back approximately 1.75 to 1.4 billion years. At that time, the atmosphere had very little oxygen, less than 1% of what we have today, and the oceans were mostly anoxic, that is, without oxygen. However, in certain areas of the ocean floor, especially in shallow waters, and even a little further from the coast, there were pockets where oxygen accumulated. Using analyses of sediments and minerals from the rocks, the team discovered that these microfossils appeared almost exclusively in oxygenated environments on the seabed. If they lived on the water's surface, where oxygen was more common, their remains would have spread to oxygen-free sediments as well, but this did not happen. They were restricted to oxygen-rich locations on the bottom. This suggests that these organisms already depended on oxygen for part of their life cycle and probably already possessed mitochondria, the power plants of cells. This discovery changes some old ideas. For a long time, it was imagined that the first eukaryotes lived floating in the water column, like modern plankton. Now, it is clear that they settled on the seabed, in limited habitats. This explains why, for almost a billion years, they did not diversify much or become abundant. They lived in small and specific refuges. Only later, around 720 million years ago, during the period known as Snowball Earth, when much of the planet froze, did these niches open up. After the thaw, around 635 million years ago, eukaryotes were able to expand, leading to the emergence of more complex multicellular life forms in the Ediacaran period.
The study shows that complex life did not wait for a global increase in oxygen to evolve. It began gradually in oxygenated local environments at the bottom of the ocean and adapted over hundreds of millions of years. This view better connects biological evolution with Earth's geochemical history, helping to explain how we arrived at the rich biodiversity we see today, including ourselves.